Om Namah Shivaya. Namaste, peace and love. This is Tony Parra. Earlier today I made a little video and I said that I would share some of these ancient texts with you. So I just found one here and I'll just read 2 paragraphs in one, and it gives you just a little idea of what you can find in these types of texts. The heading of this paragraph is Pranava and its Shaktis. The word pranava is interpreted in various ways. Pranuyate, the supreme self that is lauded by all. Pranam avati, that which protects the vital forces. Prakarshana navikaroti, that which renovates everything, renews the soul as it were. There are various kinds of pranava. Shakta pranava, Shaiva pranava, and Vedic pranava. It is used as mantra, which means a sacred formula which protects one by reflection. Mananat trayate iti mantraha. The Vedic pranava is Om, which is repeated as a powerful mantra. Svashanda Tantra describes in detail the various Shaktis or energies of Om. It tells us how by the recitation of Om there is the upward functioning of prana, the life force, and ascension of Kundalini. So that gives you a little excerpt, and it's beautiful, within just those 2 paragraphs. So many people know about Om. They've chanted it, or at least heard other people, speak about it. But this kind of tells you essentially what it is, that there's a couple interpretations, one of which it's considered quite literally the supreme self. The other was that it's something that can help to protect our vital forces, our prana. And that it has this ability to kind of reinvigorate, to regenerative properties, and that it can even help to renew and restore the soul. So it also gives us some little bit of information that it can be used as a practice, that one can just recite Om, Om over and over and over. And then it also tells you what to expect, what will happen through the practice, which is, as you practice this, your energetic life force should start to rise. The Kundalini, this very powerful creative force, starts to ascend into the higher centers, the higher fields of consciousness. So this kind of reminds me of, in the Yoga Sutras, the first sentence, actually, the first aphorism, Ata Yoga Anushasanam. That last word in there, Anushasanam. Particularly when we look into the bhashyas of Vyasa, the commentaries of Vyasa, was an ancient sage who probably has the most highly respected commentaries of the Yoga Sutras. It's good to know that. And he translates this word Anushasanam as discourses, and he makes a mention that the way to attain these realizations of higher truth is through studying the Shrutis, the sacred texts, and that once we study them, we apply our reason and we contemplate them, which I find that interesting, because a lot of people just think of yogis as going into these states that are, and it's true, we go into some states like the shunyati, shunya, the this kind of void state, right? And this is just one state. There's many different states that we can shift our awareness through. Another one being like the Buddhi field, which these are, it's like a sophisticated realm of intelligence. So the yogi is one who has studied the science of learning how to shift awareness from one state of consciousness to another. And we do this in a way that we can utilize it to make sure that we can get the best out of each moment. Meaning, if you're about to take a test or you need to give someone advice, you probably don't want to go into a state of, emptiness where you have nothing to say. You probably want to go into a realm of, intelligence where you can pick up on all the subtleties of their life situation and help them. So we will essentially shift our awareness according to what the moment requires and what will bring the greatest good into this world, into humanity. Now, you can see that just if you're able to read these texts by yourself, this puts a lot of the responsibility and power into your own hands. You're not as dependent on other teachers, and though I think that finding mentors are absolutely incredible and they can save you a lot of time, but still a lot of teachers tend to kind of withhold information, or maybe they don't think about the fact that they should teach their students the same methods that they do to advance their own souls, their own level of awareness. But for me, I really like to help guide people through this process, through learning these ancient texts, learning how to also apply these practices into their lifestyle. So hopefully this sparks some interest so that you go and you can research some texts. If you want some help, definitely reach out to me. I love to guide people through this, and I can hopefully help save some time as well, because I can let you know which texts to start with. Some texts, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around them. They're very difficult, some of them. So yes, like I said, have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste. Peace, peace, peace.